Let's talk about startups. You've probably heard the term a million times, but what are they really? Well, they're way more than just new companies. They're basically the engines of modern progress. And today, we're going to break down just how powerfully they reshape our economy and our entire society. Just think about it for a second. The app you use to get a ride, the platform you stream music on, the software that connects your team at work, where did they come from? They all started as a little spark, a simple idea. And these days, the place where these world-changing ideas ignite? Yep, you guessed it, startups. So let's zoom in on that big idea. What really separates a startup from just any old new business? It's all about one thing, being designed for massive, rapid growth. It's about tackling a problem in a way that nobody has ever thought of before.
All right, let's kick things off with the stuff you can really see and feel, the money and the jobs. We're going to dive into how startups act as these incredible engines for economic growth.
Probably their most important contribution is just creating jobs. But here's the thing, it's not just about the number of jobs. Working at a startup is often like a career accelerator. You get these unique chances to learn and grow at lightning speed, something that's way harder to find in a big, established company.
And when you look at the numbers, well, it's not even close. You've got your traditional industries, which might grow a little bit nice and steady, but then you have the startup sector, and that's where you see this explosive job creation. That kind of dynamic growth doesn't just add a few jobs, it injects a shot of adrenaline into the entire economy.
And that sets off this amazing chain reaction. See, more jobs mean more people have money to spend. And all the new technologies that startups create, they make everyone more productive. You put those two things together, and you directly strengthen a country's gross domestic product, the GDP. It's like a rising tide that lifts the whole economy.
Okay, so we've got the economic side. But what's really powering this whole thing? It's not just cash. It's a completely different way of thinking. It's a culture of innovation that sends ripples far, far beyond the balance sheet. At the very heart of this culture is the spirit of entrepreneurship. And look, this is so much more than just starting a company. It's a mindset, right? It's having the guts to chase down an idea, being willing to take smart risks, and having that unstoppable drive to create something valuable that actually solves a real problem for people.
And what's so cool is that this spirit creates this amazing domino effect. It all starts with one person, one team, chasing an idea. But when they succeed, their story doesn't just end there. Oh no, it becomes a catalyst. It inspires other people to take their own risks and build their own value. That's how a whole ecosystem of innovation gets built, piece by piece.
And this is where you can really see the difference in their DNA. A traditional business, it's usually built for stability. Its main goal is to optimize what's already there, make it a little better, a little more efficient. But a startup is built for disruption. Its method is constant experimentation. It's not about polishing the old way. It's about throwing the old way out the window and building something entirely new.
But the story doesn't end with making money or breaking things. For a whole lot of modern startups, the real driving force is a mission to solve fundamental human problems and make a genuine social impact. So what does that actually look like? Well, we're talking about everything from creating jobs that lift entire communities to building platforms that bring in people who've been left out. We're seeing startups developing incredible technologies for environmental sustainability and tackling some of the biggest social challenges we face. They're applying that same innovative, experimental mindset to our most pressing global problems. So, when you take that economic powerhouse, you mix in that culture of relentless innovation, and you add that deep drive for social good, what do you get? You get this incredible, powerful ripple effect that spreads progress all throughout society.
It really just boils down to this. Startups are the ultimate catalyst for a virtuous cycle. The economic growth funds new innovation. That innovation is then used to solve major social problems. And the solutions to those problems, they often become the next big wave of economic opportunity. Each part just makes the others stronger.
And all of this leaves us with one last really exciting question to think about. From healthcare and climate change to education and beyond, the challenges out there are huge, but so are the opportunities. So what problem will the next great startup solve? The future is being built right now, one brilliant idea at a time.